Good morning, welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is the first and one of only one live stream today. Welcome to Facebook, YouTube Live, Periscope, wherever you're coming from. This is the self-therapeutic multimedia project for me to solve the problems and challenges in my life, as well as a self-improvement process for me to reach the goals and heights I've set for myself. So before we begin, as you see, what you see in the title is what you get, what you see around the room. This is really just a follow-up from yesterday's live stream. I had two live streams yesterday, actually, and I was covering mostly everything inside the room here. There's a lot of junk, so to speak, a lot of chaos that happened over the past 6 months. 6 weeks and to about 2 months. And I was trying to clean up. And this is just an update, as well as you see in the title, missed coverage. And what I mean by that is that I missed quite a few things that I was supposed to mention yesterday on stream that I couldn't cover. Long story short, yesterday I said there are 18 different 3 different regions here and about 18 groups of items. I missed quite a few more things. It actually racked up to about 25. So I'm going to cover those extra 8 things that I missed speaking about yesterday when I was trying to cover all of the different materials in my room relating to all the domains of life, such as relationships, finance, careers, volunteering, materials, food, groceries, garbage, waste, whatever. It goes on and on, right? So why don't we step up and take a look and see how things have changed a little bit here. Obviously, the main thing I have to say that, and actually I should do the introduction, but if you want the introduction, just go to yesterday's live stream. But the stuff here that's most significant is that all the rotten food I've finally gotten to cover it on live stream. So I've recorded it on inventory as well as some sort of digital photography, and can have thrown it all away. All the rotting food, as well as I mentioned down there, there's that little region area, just a little bag of, and I literally, it's kind of supposed to be a funny moment, but it's pretty fucking nasty. I was at work and I literally shat myself, right? That was basically what it was. It was a bit of a joke, but I've never had anything happen for like 20 years. Tossed out that kind of stuff, anything that was contaminated, the food, and I also threw away a lot of the hair and clippings, the nail clippings and shit like that. I returned a lot of the dishes, the kitchenware over there. There's some over here as well that I returned yesterday back to my caregivers when I finished washing it. I also returned my own things, my oatmeal and stuff like that, bowl, and all that kind of stuff. In terms of clothing, I have done my laundry, and you can see the bed region here. It's completely, so I actually did the laundry like I was supposed to and covered all of the materials. Now you see, that's why if you look at the back, you see the red pillow and a blanket rolled up there, and yeah, that's that, because it's up there now. And so the bed, this is a mattress. It's wrapped up in some sort of plastic that I used from my workplace. Long story short, I washed it and now it's in here. So this basket here has the what you call it, the bed sheets. I did have also my workplace. I mentioned having to switch clothing because it's getting cold now. So all of the clothing that I used for about the past 2 months is not working anymore. This is a very light glove. It's not gonna do me any good in the winter. It's too cold, and so I switched this out. And one thing I missed was, so why don't we start covering the things we missed? So it's a good tangent, but long story short, these gloves and some stuff here I switched out, especially the jacket. I have these gloves that I used last winter instead of the ones I used for the spring. So I switched the jacket out as well. There's a large jacket over here, right? That was inside the closet region, with the scarf that was in here on the closet. Let's just spin around. That's where it was. So I took that out, and thank goodness that I did. And so that's done, and the jacket's is finished washing and is downstairs hanging to dry. So now we look down, okay, and what's there. I had to take out a new garbage bag here. So I said about 8 things I missed. So what were those 8 things? Like, first of all, the moon cakes here were cluttered and you couldn't get a good picture yesterday. the next thing I have to mention is obviously down here, what was it? There's a whole bunch of stuff that was covered by all the garbage yesterday. So there's a lot of you see all that. That's especially these Ensure bottles, these Glucerna bottles. I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a look at all that. Look at all that. 1, 2, 3. It's just a chaos mess. All this is recyclable. I have to find a way to toss it out. Probably not today, but maybe tomorrow morning when I go to get the groceries. It's gonna be a Saturday, right? So that's one hell of a picture right there, I must say. Another thing, so that's that. The bottles there and the mooncakes. I also have to say that I managed to put all the trays inside into this bag here so that it's the recyclable boxes are separated from the compost, from the garbage and the litter. And so another thing we missed, aside from the mooncakes and all those Glucerna bottles, and there's the paper towels here on the side, is this. So we missed all of this here that was downstairs. I have to mention that in combination with this stuff, this is basically paper towels and paper napkins, both of these, the roll itself and the paper towels. This is stuff that I purchased for my caregivers, so it's a class 2 and class 4 item in nature. But downstairs, there's a whole bunch of food that I forgot to mention yesterday. Could not be covered in yesterday's or today's live streams, and that's a direct result of it just being food from my caregiver's class 2. So it's in the fridge, and it's also downstairs, and I can't cover that stuff until I go downstairs and make a live stream. So that's not happening today. Maybe next couple of days. I don't know. Moving on, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that food downstairs. There's this stuff that I bought for them that's all run out. The mooncakes kind of stuff covered up. There's a lot of like bandages, masks here. So this is the main one that I missed. My workplace stuff I mentioned very, very briefly yesterday. Actually, I got even more stuff than these masks and the bandages. So if I turn around, so a little bit of a breather. I'm going to zoom down a little bit here and show basically this right here. So you see this hand sanitizer I received from basically the owner of my workplace. Just a little gift. I was supposed to include that with there. It's I appreciate that. I was supposed to show some appreciation for that, but I didn't cover it yesterday. In addition, some nasty organic shit. So I got a bunch of scab wounds. Yeah, that's right. I got cut so many times. I am working in the warehouse, obviously. In the production line. Production, a sex story short, that's not something that I'm supposed to keep, and I'm supposed to talk about it. So it's covered now, thank goodness. The nail clipper, I actually have to clip my nails again. So what happened is, after throwing out all the nail clippers and all the nail clippings and the hair yesterday, which then I returned the paperwork back to my caregivers, I actually have to take it back out again. So that's another thing. So that's like number 5, 6, right? So we got the hand sanitizer, we got the scab wound. 7 actually is the nail clipper. We have to cut our nails again over this weekend. Time has passed. And then of course the Glucerna, the paper towels. What else? Right. We washed the thing, so that's good. Here's a major one. Okay, number 8. This, I cannot believe I missed this. This is so important because I was talking about yesterday how my caregivers, so relationships, caregivers, health, disease, business, employment. I've been doing more than 100 different things for my caregiver, trying to bring her back up to speed in terms of health and disease, bone infection. It's serious, emergency, serious, incredible pain. Also trying to, prepare her for when she does recover, and hopefully she does do a full recovery, but back to a job, at least get her a job. So I need to do activity to keep her busy. To avoid off the depression, so that's another mental illness. And then on top of that, eventually just at least to have her think about positive things, to allow her to flesh out her business ideas. So all that kind of stuff is right here. Not right here. Long story short, this is these 2 books here are purchases. I joined a company that I didn't really want to join out of any other reason than for recon. So I want to see what I have to avoid, because it was not a good company. It's not like horrible, but long story short, they don't run business the way I would like to. So our interests don't match. And I knew that I had to learn about it so that I could stave away that I knew and understood how they work, how they operate, so that in the future I can stay away from them and can learn to identify the red flags. Long story short, during that moment, about 3-4 years ago, I actually purchased some equipment while I was joined. And so these two, this is basically, you can see here, there's a book here and about the binder. Now, cost about $34. I never used it. I was actually planning to give it to my brother, but now I can pass it on to my caregivers. Now, I have to mention that there's some stuff here inside. I'm going a little bit more detailed than I should be, but long story short, I had to take out the book, the notebook, as well. It's on finance, as well as some notes, in addition to some volunteering papers. I have to take it all out, and then I have to I want to create some divider tabs for all the different domains of life, like health, finance, employment, business, you name it, personal principles, life regrets, all that kind of stuff. I want to put that right here, reasons to live, things to be grateful for, and then pass it on to my mother so that she has something to work on and keep her busy. Trying to really save her life is basically what I'm doing. All right, turning around to the back. So that was a major one. I'm really disappointed on myself that I missed that. It was very, very important, and I forgot to do that. So the last thing, what was the last thing? Right, the umbrella. So this is not really that important, to be honest. Down here, there's this umbrella here. You can't see it because the contrast is so low. But, you know, rainy days, and this one is actually broken, so I had to purchase a new umbrella, and I didn't cover it, but there's an umbrella in here at the very backdrop. So with that being said, this one is, it's not unusable. I can still use it, but you know, its shelf life is coming, and I should actually wrap this up. You know, it's all entangled, and I should do that, take care of that, because it's still usable. Okay. Last but not least, we have some garbage bags on the floor here. That's the one that's used. That's the one that is new. I'm going to use that to put all the laundry, dirty laundry in. And the old one, I can just put some of this packaging or garbage inside, especially litter, and take it out with me when I go to the trash. So that being said, that's everything. I think I'll try to wrap up this continuation of the logistic review with the take-home message. Oh shit, I missed something again. There's like 12 items I missed. Okay, no, stop. All right, right here, we got these 3 shelves. So what the fuck's going on? We got shelves here open because I had to, what was it? Right, I was taking out, was it, I don't know. Right, it was financial stuff relating to my benefits, relating to mail, relating to is it banking? Not banking. No, it's just stuff like that. It was important stuff that I had to do, and I had to take out and prepare myself. Right, it was for benefits in terms of healthcare. I was trying to get an optician, my personal optician, as well as an orthodontist. I mean, not orthodontist, and oh, I forget the name. You know, it's for orthotics, right? Your foot, right? Your foot. So all that kind of stuff. Long story short, my Manulife or insurance card, Sun Life, that kind of stuff, insurance to cover your benefits. All right, take-home message. All right, take-home message. I'm gonna be very brief today. I haven't done this in a while, but long story short, take care of yourself, take care of your health, your finance, of the people you care for. Make sure you're strong. Become a strong, responsible individual if you are not already. And yeah, because that's the best thing you can do for yourself as well as the people around you, is just to make sure that, you know, you can stand up on your own 2 feet on your own. That being said, this is the Ahn Rho Project. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see a better version of all you as well as myself tomorrow morning, as with every live stream. Tomorrow morning, I don't know what's coming up. Probably a 3rd version of this logistic review. Take care. Ciao. Ahn Rho signing out.